Hey guys, so today's gonna be soft spoken because I have a loud ass fan on. It is hot as fuck in here. And I turned off my AC because it would be way too loud for background noise. It's like 90 degrees and it's like midnight, so it's hot. I didn't want to be completely shirtless, so I put on like a button up because I didn't want my video to be demonetized. Like, I'm relatively ass naked in my apartment right now, but I'm bored because I can't sleep because it's too hot. So I thought about filming a makeup video. I tried filming one the other day and I hated how it came out. I didn't blend like half of my face and I looked really dumb, so I just didn't want to obviously post that video. So I also lost my eyebrow pen. I have no idea where that went, which sucks because that's not a cheap product like at all. So you know how it is. So when I get paid again, I'll probably buy a new one if I can swing that. Because you would think maybe I could swing 20 bucks, but just double checking it's not in there. Last time I saw it was in my car because I had been keeping it in my car because I'm like in a rush to go to work. So what I'll do is I'll just leave some of the stuff that I do before I go to work in my car and then get ready in the parking lot. And I remember it rolling off of my dash because I braked really hard one day and I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. And then I went to go pick it up and I couldn't find it, and now it's like gone to the void. So that's rough. And I didn't clean my beauty blenders last time I did my makeup, so they're kind of gross looking. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of makeup tutorials recently on TikTok, and I want to try and do this smoky eye look that I watched. So that's gonna be the goal, because I had bought this eyeliner pencil from Dollar Tree. So we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a base. We're gonna put primer on. You guys have been doing very swag and good. I had a pretty chill day today. Look at that big ass zit. It popped this morning. I've had a pimple patch on it to help it drain. My day was pretty good actually. It was kind of long. I really didn't want to go into work, and I was kind of hoping that they would ask me to not come in. Because they've been trying to cut hours, so I was really hoping I'd get cut. But they didn't need to cut any more people, so I still had to go in, which is fine. Because I worked with my fun coworkers for once, so that's always makes your day go by faster when you're working with people that you like working with. Because when I work with my friend Shay, literally, it's I'm there for 40 minutes and then it's time to go home. It's just so nice. I'm gonna be right back. I didn't change my shorts. Okay, my boxers fit. It's just if you're sitting in a weird position, they dig into your thigh, and that's what they were doing. And I was like, I can't do that right now. It's my time to relax. I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna put on this this foundation. I'm trying to see if this is a water-based foundation or not. I'm not. It's not necessarily saying, because I was seeing I saw on TikTok that if your base is looking kind of messed up, that what could be happening is you're mixing water-based products with silicone-based products, and that might be your reason for your like weird-looking base. Now I know I have hair on my face, so I know that's the reason that sometimes my makeup looks a little cakey, is because I have facial hair, and that doesn't really bother me, but it does bother me when I feel like my makeup just looks like shit. But anyway, yeah, work was just so long in a way. Like, it was like quick because I was having fun with my friends, but it was also long because it was hot as fuck in the building. Like, today was really hot, and I just was like not in the mood to do anything other than complain, and that was it, you know. And I was so frustrated too because basically I could get my job done really quick. Like, I'm not gonna bullshit. I could get it done a lot faster than what I do. And the reason I don't go so quickly is because I don't get paid enough for that. Frankly, I don't. And I also don't get my hours. So I'm not gonna make them think that I can do it in such and such time, you know, and not get paid for that. Like, if I got paid more, oh my god, that shit would be done in a heartbeat. So I'm taking my sweet time, and as I should be. Like, even if I wanted to hurry, today would not be the day to be hurrying up, because I was like sweating my ass off. Like, I went and got my morning coffee from Panera, which my sip subscription's about to end, which is so sad. Or it's not a subscription, it's a trial. Which is disappointing because I probably won't renew it because I don't have the money. I don't have an extra $12 to be spending, but will miss my free coffee in the morning. I really will. But anyway, so I got my free coffee. I'm like walking out there. I'm sweating. Like, I was like sweating putting my clothes on this morning. It was so hot. And we finally got a new AC. I don't know if I told you guys that. Our maintenance came over. We have a brand new AC. It's so new. This bitch has like a special remote. My light is like going in and out. It's fine. So like, we're finally getting used to our apartment kind of being cooler, and we have a box fan, which is what you're hearing. That's like spreading the cool air that we have. But like, it's just hot as fuck. And so then you get in the building, and for some reason, like, our AC really doesn't turn on till like the store opens. So you're fucked, basically. Like, you're just gonna be sweating like fucking crazy. Okay, and I'm gonna put concealer on. I'm gonna do the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'm gonna need more of this soon. I just want to buy a fuck ton of makeup. Like, I really do. And I want to buy a makeup bag and just have like my everyday makeup out, because I want to start doing everyday makeup. Okay, my boyfriend decided he needed to be very loud and obnoxious, telling me something that, love him now. Also, I need to go get a new teeny tiny beauty blender. I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree soon and get a new one. Like, it's just like, it's indenting really weird, and I don't know, it's just not cleaning very well, so I'm just gonna get a few before they're all bought up. But anyway, yeah, it was really hot. So then the store in general was hot, so the back room is gonna be scorching, and it was. And not only is it like really warm back there, but like, you are doing a lot of manual labor back there. There's a ton of people back there because they're processing truck. And not only that, I feel like this concealer is so yellow on me now. And I might need to find a different shade. I feel like this is the lightest shade though. Fair warm. Maybe that's my issue. It's a warm shade. It's just hard when you're like, I feel like it's really hard to color match when you're so fucking like red. You have so much rosy red ass undertones. Or like, it's not even undertone. Like, my face is just genuinely fucking red. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just a lot of trial and error with makeup, at least for me. But anyway, so not only is it hot because there's just so many bodies back there, you know what I mean? But then I have to climb up and down these tall ass ladders, you know, to get stuff and whatnot. And I'm just like, done. And so, you know, to make myself feel better, I'm sipping my coffee that I'm not supposed to have out on the floor, which I'm just like waiting for somebody to be like, you're not supposed to have that. Well, the moment my store manager and other team leads stop having their drinks on the floor is when I'll stop. Because you're supposed to lead, and that's not what you're doing. Like, lead by your actions, and not seeing that from you. And not only that, but our store director, she literally like leaves her drinks all over the floor in the sales floor. Like, I found so many of her fucking half drank and lattes and coffees like on the sales floor. I'm just like, okay, like, she's literally the reason people like our store gets yelled at for that. So love that for us. I feel like it's that noticeable, so I'm not gonna cover it up again. But I just feel like that is so just. And then not only that, but I'm listening to music, and you're not supposed to have earbuds in or anything like that. But like, the store is not even open yet. It's not that serious. And normally I don't listen to music like when I'm walking to a certain area, to any area. I like have them out, and then once I get to where I'm gonna be at for a while, and especially if there's like no one around, I'm putting earbuds in. Like, I'm not sorry about that. Like, that's what I'm doing. I use this Morphe powder, and tell me why the one time I decide that I'm just gonna wear my earbud, not take them out, I'm just gonna wear them to like where I'm going next, my store director like intercepts me and is like, you need to take that out. And I was like, yeah, just like, it's seriously just the one time that I do it. And it's the only time she's ever said anything about it to me, because I never am, like, I've never been caught doing it. I need to get like a sponge pad. But it's just like, is it like that serious? Like, that I have one earbud in with very like not loud music. And what pisses me off is like, I can't have my quiet private music in, but you're allowed to, but before the store opens, you're allowed to blast loud ass music. I'm like, because like that's the thing is, like, they don't want you to have earbuds in because it's a safety thing. But it's like, how is that not a safety thing? Because you know damn well they cannot hear anything but that music. But it's whatever. Like, I don't care that much. But I'm just like, that's so fucking dumb. Am I still gonna continue to bring earbuds to work and stuff? Yeah, but it's just like, it being so hot, and I didn't want to be there, and I didn't feel super good because I drank too much coffee too quickly, and I was just like, I was pissed. I was like, don't fucking talk to me. Like, and it just also pisses me off because she like never has any idea on like what is going on. It's like this woman like has like worms in her brain, and I mean that in like the most respectful, dignified way I could say that. I'm gonna do a little bit of contour. Why not? I shoot eyeshadow. Like, so yesterday I finished up my main job, because I have basically just a few tasks per week, and I have a set amount of days to do so. So normally by Friday at noon, I have to have this major task done. And 99.99% of the time, that shit is way, like, been completed before then. Just like it was this past Friday. And apparently, and now I don't carry a walking around, even though I'm like totally supposed to, because I just cannot be bothered. Like, if you really have to talk to me so desperately, you come find me. Because 98% of the time, like, I cannot understand what somebody's saying over the walkie, or they can't understand me. So I'm just like, I can't be bothered. Really can't. And apparently she's been like looking for me the entire day, like since I got in. And I was like, fuck, I didn't know. Nobody said anything. And like, the crazy thing is, I passed her like multiple times and she never said anything to me. So I went back to the offices because after I finish my certain task, I have to print out some paperwork. And then I have to do like this report on the computer, print all that out, and then I have to pull the things from the report out of the back room. It's a process. And so I'm back there, I'm printing out my reports, I'm doing all this stuff, whatever, and I'm taking my time, you know, because it's hot and it's busy because it's a Friday, so everybody and their mama is coming to Target, which can't blame them. Like, if I wasn't employed, you know, here, I would shop here for fun on Friday too. You know what I'm saying? So I get some time off the sales floor and I'm enjoying it. And I go up to the printer, I'm grabbing my stuff, I'm making sure everything printed right, I'm scanning stuff to make sure I can, you know, do my thing. And she like appears out of the fucking void. And she's like, oh, I've been looking for you. And I was like, oh, found me. Even though I was like totally, even though I knew you were looking for me, I was like totally not gonna go look for you. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I looked for you for like over a couple hours. So like, and what that means to me is that she like was doing nothing else but looking for me. Because why would she do literally anything else? And I was like, oh, well, like, do you need something? Like, I'm expecting maybe a special project, or I did something wrong, or she needs to talk to me about, I don't know, whatever. Or needs me to stay over to do something, which I would not have stayed over because I was sick of being there. And she goes, did you get that big task done? You know, the task you do every single week that is due before the time that I'm talking to you at? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's been done. And not only that, but it didn't piss me off that she had to ask me. It pissed me off because it takes one click on like the handheld device that we have to check if that task is done. And I know she knows how to do that. So there is like no need in the world to seek me out for multiple hours for a question that you can answer on your own. And I was just like, yeah, it's been done for like hours, arguably. And she was like, oh, okay. I just needed to know. And I was like, could have checked. I didn't say anything, but I was like, you know, like, you could have checked on your shit. I don't know. Like, it bothered me because, like, it was just so stupid. It was, like, the dumbest thing I think I had to, like, encounter. Because, like, I also have, like, anxiety. So that's, like, another thing, too, is, like, someone's looking for me, you're my boss, and I'm like, you know, I'm nervous. And it's over stupid-ass shit like that. I'm just like, did you really need me, though, or did you just want to waste time? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That kind of bothered me. I was like, okay, I'm going to put some setting powder on. But, and there's, like, a few other things that she did this week, but it's just, like, I don't even care anymore. Like, it's just stupid shit. Like, that's literally what it is. It's just dumb, stupid shit. And that's catching on my beard hair. I need to shave. Should have shaved in the shower earlier. Oh, and I want your opinion on something, you guys. And sorry if you're watching this, no disrespect. I want your opinion. So, you guys know I had an ex-girlfriend before Kira and I met. And we've been, like, talking just, like, you know, we talked like after we broke up for a bit because I really wanted to be her friend, mainly because I was like, maybe she'll come back, you know, stuff like that. And obviously that's not what happened, and I'm cool with that. That's fine. And I like when Kira and I started like dating, I asked him if that was like he felt that like that was appropriate, that was okay with him, because if that makes my significant other uncomfortable, that's just not something I'm gonna do. And he's like, no, I don't have an issue with it, whatever. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, that's cool. And then she wanted to see like one of the newer Scream movies with me. This was like when we first started dating. And I was like, I was like, is that okay? Like, are you cool with that? And he was like, yeah, like obviously was not cool with that. And to be real, I was expecting him to not be cool with it. So I was like, okay, because I was trying to think of it like, would I be okay with him doing that with someone like that, with that background? And the answer is no. So I was like, fair. I'm not going to do it. So I didn't do it because I didn't want to make my significant other uncomfortable. Like, why would I purposely go out of my way to do that? Right? So I ended up canceling for bullshit reasons, just like, you know, avoiding plans because of that. And we go on and off like of texting and just like we're very cordial with each other now, especially since I feel like we both very much like moved on. You know what I'm saying? But then like I don't now do I think she's like into me still or anything? No, I don't. I personally do not. But again, like, I'm trying to see it from another person's perspective, and I feel like I make him uncomfortable literally just having conversations with her. Because she'll FaceTime me or she'll like call me. And again, like I know damn well that like I would be uncomfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to keep bothering him and be like, does this bother you? And him be like, no, but I'm like, I feel like it is. And like make it a bigger problem than it is. But at the same time, like I literally don't have a lot of friends. No friends. And I just don't want to like cut someone out of my life that I like. It's one of these small amount of people that still talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm nervous on how he feels when it might not even be that like that serious, you know. And so I wanted your guys' opinion on what you would do. And like, okay, this is so TMI and probably gross to some people, but she FaceTimed me while we had like literally just gotten home from the store, and we were like just chilling out in bed, you know, just chilling. I made some lasagna, bomb as fuck. It was really good. Made some lasagna, so I reheated some of that, like, and I was just eating because I had just like woken up from a really long nap after. That's a great thing about pencil eyeliner is like it's just so easy to smoke out and fix. But anyway, and she like called me, and so I pick up because like I'm not like really doing anything, you know. I don't know why this eye is so bad with eyeliner. Anyway, and so I pick up, and I'm not thinking anything of it. Like I'm rubbing his head, like he can very much hear the conversation we're having, and it's not like we're really talking about much. Like she's talking about how she just got off like basically a date with this girl she'd been on and off talking to, and that was cool, and I was like happy for her, and I didn't really think that she was interested in the girl. So I was like, oh, like what changed, you know, like what changed with this girl, like what made you guys like start talking again? Was it anything specific? And what she's telling me all about this girl and how she's unsure about it, you know, understandably, and because they were on and off for so long. And she keeps like making comments about how similar me and this girl are, and I was like, first of all, transphobic, compare me to a woman, like totally is a joke, but like I was like, okay. like, I'm like, she's like, you know, I'm trying to think of exactly what she said. I'm like getting eyeshadow off with this brush. She was like, yeah, like just how easy you are to talk to, she is too. And I was like, that's great. You know? Oh my god, I need to rewatch the video that I'm like basing this off of, because this is not how this looked at all, but it's whatever. It's my first time. Go gentle on me. And I was like, well, that's fantastic. I'm happy for you. And like, I didn't really want to say much more than that, because I thought that was kind of bizarre to say to me, you know? I was like, I kind of didn't really know what to say. It wasn't like making me uncomfortable, but I could tell it was making him uncomfortable. And it wasn't like I had her on speaker or anything, but it was, you know, you can fucking hear it. We're laying right next to each other, like we're cuddling, and he kind of like starts looking a little upset. And I was like, I really don't want to upset him over a conversation. So I'm like starting to be short, like hoping she kind of gets the memo that like I'm kind of done talking, and stuff like that. And she does, but she still is like saying stuff and whatever. And so then she ends up hanging up because she has to go somewhere. She's like, well, I'll call you like later tonight or tomorrow. I was like, okay, you know, that's fine. And hung up. And I could just tell like he was not in the best of mood. And like, honestly, I kind of get it, because I was like, that was kind of a weird little... Hold on, I'm taking a break because I don't know what the fuck is going on with this eye look. I don't know what I don't even remember the eye look that I am basing this off of, other than just she literally didn't use eyeshadow. Anyway, back to my story. This is gonna be a fucking disaster. So anyway, I hang up and I'm like, you know, we're just kind of like chilling with each other, not really doing anything. And all of a sudden, like, we're like, fuck. And I'm like, and I don't know if it was like out of like jealousy or what. I'm very content and happy in my relationship. I'm not looking for anything else, but I was just like, okay. And like as soon as we were done, like it was fine, but like he seemed like really weird. And like, again, I don't know if I'm just like pulling this out of my ass or like and making it a bigger deal than I think it is, but like I just don't want to do that. Oh, I know this says eyeshadow on it. Yep, knew it. I don't know. And like, I'm just very conflicted and I feel kind of guilty. Like, I kind of feel like a bad boyfriend and I don't want to feel that way. This is kind of ass to blend out, but I don't have black eyeshadow, so. And I'm probably gonna use my felt eyeliner to get like a good wing, because this is not going how this eye is turning out exactly how I wanted it to. So I'm glad one of them is working out. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like really bad. And like, I love being on like good terms with like my past significant others. I think, I don't know, I feel like that screams like maturity, you know, to be able to, you know, have conversations and memer with people, you know, that maybe at times it was tense and I just fucked everything that I did up. It's whatever. We're gonna fix it. This is a completely different look than what I was planning on doing, so bear with me. What the fuck am I doing? You know, I don't know how to do a cut crease. I don't know if this is what this is. It's called praying. I like to call it that. Praying that concealer will fix what I just did. And it did. Fuck yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I just feel like kind of like a dick because I'm just thinking about it. Like, I get jealous so easily. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just... Why does my face look green? I think it's just because the lighting changed. But yeah. How do we feel about that? I feel like it looks like I just smeared... Like, I had a really cute look and I smeared it. So, I don't know. But isn't that like the thing? Like, isn't that what smokey eye is supposed to be? I have this like black, it's like kind of green too. Like, hold on. It's like weirdly green. Okay, it's not showing up as green, so this might work. But it's like a little shimmer. So I'm gonna kind of like pop this a little bit and maybe ruin what I just did, but we're having fun here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything else going on with me. Oh, I did get approved for food stamps. And you're not gonna believe how much money I'm getting per month. Like, just guess a number before I say it. I'm gonna give you a second to guess. Okay. $23. Oh yeah. So if you need groceries on me, like, just let me know. Like, I got you, babe. I have you. Got you and me covered. They messed up my shit. I don't really know how you can mess up an application like that so bad when I like submitted multiple different like paperwork things showing like how much I pay for like my rent and utilities per month for them to put on my like official documentation that I pay $0 a month for utilities and rent. Because, like, if I was paying $0 for utility and rent, do you think I would be applying for food stamps? Let's think about that. So, I have to call the office when they're open. And I was going to call them on Friday, which is when I, like, was officially told I was, like, approved and all that stuff. But I was working, and then when I came home, I took an after-work nap, which is, like, the worst idea in the world when you have important things to do. My body obviously couldn't really care fucking less about that. So when I woke up, the office was closed. So then I was like, well, I'll call tomorrow. And then I called and I was like, fuck, it's Saturday. Of course they're not open. So I'm just waiting on Monday. And after that, then I will hopefully get all this information fixed and get my amount up a little bit more. Like, I wasn't expecting a lot just because when I did initially get my application like approved, they told me that my income was a little high for assistance. And I was like, okay, like, but you're able to help me. And they're like, oh yeah, like we will be able to give you assistance, but just know your income's high. Sorry, I'm like burping. And so I'm figuring, you know, I might not get a lot, but I'm gonna get something. And right now, something is like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need help, you know? I'm struggling with stuff. And so yeah, I'm like upset about that a little bit because it's just more like going through all the application process and shit has been really difficult and unenjoyable and very time consuming. And like, I want to be done. I want to be done with it so bad. And I have to go through all these extra hula hoops and steps because people can't fill out paperwork correctly. like, I just feel like it shouldn't be my issue to, like, obviously mistakes happen, and I totally get that, but, like, this is, like, I feel like really easy shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna stop fucking with my eyes because it's just not gonna get better than this, I think. I'm gonna put some inner corner highlight and then stop touching my face. Or my eyes, specifically. We're gonna use my hair. I can feel it. Oh. I just literally yanked one of my lashes out and didn't get the hair. So, that was hot of me. Anyway. I'm just gonna use, like, this really light inner corner highlight. Where is it? I feel it. I went psycho. Okay. But anyway, I'm just, like, fed up with that for obvious reasons, but it happens, I guess. Damn, I got a lot on this bitch. So gotta deal with that. Also, my mom got baby raccoons, so tomorrow sometime we're gonna go over, see the babies. We're probably gonna swim because it's supposed to be really hot again. And oh, we were gonna see the new Spider-Man movie tonight, but Kiara wasn't feeling up to it, which kind of sucks because I was really excited to go. I don't know. I really like this movie theater by our house is so much better than my mom's movie theater by her house. Like, I grew up with both of them, but obviously this one's my favorite. I kind of want to put on lashes. Like, I feel like this is a look without lashes. I'm gonna put on lashes. But yeah, I just prefer this movie theater better. I think they're both Cinemarks. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know if they're both Cinemarks. Well, this one is a Cinemark next to me. And, yeah, I don't know, I was really, like, pumped up and going, and then he was like, I don't feel like it, but at the same time, he worked an 8-hour shift, so I'm, like, not that mad or anything. Like, I probably wouldn't be in the mood to go sit in a movie theater anyway, so, although I was, I just dropped my eyelash glue. I got it all over my hands. But yeah, so maybe we'll see that tomorrow sometime. Maybe even go with my mom or my, like, little brothers or something. So I'm actually, you know what, I'm actually kind of glad we didn't go tonight because I want to watch the Into the Spider-Verse movie, so it gives me time to do it. So maybe I can watch that tonight and then we can go. That sounds like a better solution to me anyway, so. Because I forgot it even, like, came out until my friends were talking about at work that they went and saw it the night before, and I was like, fuck, we were gonna go on opening night and we forgot that it even came out. Very pumped for it. He's been talking about it for a while, so I'm actually kind of surprised he forgot. Or, you know, maybe he remembered and just didn't feel like going, which is acceptable, obviously. Cute. We also just found a new stray. We have like about, I'm gonna say like at least 9 cats that cycle through and come get food from our apartment, which is fine. We love them all. Well, I was gonna say equally, but that's like so not true. We have Meower, who doesn't have a tail, and he is probably here the most, and he's our baby. We love him so much. He's a little too feral for like us to pet him, but it doesn't matter. Like, we love that cat. So anyway, I'm getting ready to leave to go pick him up from work, and there is a cat out on the patio, and I'm like, oh my god, hi little baby. And like, he's a new cat. I've never seen him before. He's not one of our regulars. And I was like, okay, hi cutie. So you've obviously been told by one of the regulars that we will supply, you know? So I grabbed my cat food bag, and of course we're fucking out. Like there's like barely a serving of cat food in there, and I'm like, I am so sorry. Like it's gonna look like I'm skimping on your ass, but we're also about to go to the store, so I'll bring you back more food. Like I'm talking to him. He let me come up, and I pet him, and like I'm getting close to him. So I'm looking at him. Skeleton. Like skeleton. And I'm like, oh, you're tiny as fuck. And so I'm like really looking at him, and I get a good look at his face, and he has like pus or like dried blood, maybe it was mud, all over his like jaw, and his jaw kind of looked funny. And I was like, oh, have you been hit by a car? Because I cannot deal with two of you in like the span of the same month, basically. And so I'm like getting a good look at him. I'm looking at him. He's eating fine. He's drinking water, because I ran late because I was like getting him water and food, because I was like, you know, obviously that's why you're here. He's letting me kind of pet him. He's meowing really loud. So he seemed fine. He was walking fine. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to bounce. Love you. Bye. So we go to get cat food, of course. And guess who stops by? Meowers. And I'm like, fuck, I can't feed you. So we gave them pepperoni that we had for like pizzas that we were planning on making. I got this like brightening concealer for free. So I actually really like it. Of course, I don't have product. Oh, there it is. I like putting it on my hand and then like using the like brush. So I'm like, oh, of course I forgot to get cat food while we were out. I forgot to do a lot of stuff actually while we were out. So I was like, fuck. And we spent so much money on the little shit that we did get. Like, I was just like, that blows, but it's whatever. I can get it like tomorrow or sometime. We'll probably get cat food while we're out tomorrow at my mommy's house. I like putting it on my nose and a little bit here, because I think here needs it after I do my eye makeup. I'm just gonna put it all over, because I have like this whole big ass doll up. I love e.l.f. products, y'all. I eat it up. But anyway, so I felt really bad, but I think he's still out there just chilling. He let Kier pet him and everything, but I don't know. So we're gonna see if he's still out there tomorrow, and if I think he's like, I think he's tame enough that he'd let us pick him up. So like, if I think that he needs more help than, you know, just some food and water, I might bring him with me to go to my mom's and see if anything, because like all I have here that I could give him is like infant Tylenol, and that's if he lets me give it to him, of course. I don't want him to like ass spray on it or anything, because he might need like an antibiotic or something. If it's because I sent pictures of his face to my mom, and she's like, well, it could be he got in a fight and that's what it is, or it could have been from like a cyst on his face, because cats get cysts on their face. Or did she say cyst? Yeah, I think it was cyst. Our outside cat Buster used to get these giant cysts on his fucking face, and we'd have to like get them and like clean them for him, because they'd get infected, because he'd get in cat fights and stuff. So I was like, I hope it's not that. He didn't seem really in pain. He just kind of seemed like hungry. So hopefully it's just that. I'm gonna put some highlighter on top of the brightening stuff. This look came out really cute. I'm actually pretty proud of that. Like, if I wore makeup out in public, this is a look that I would wear out in public. I really need new makeup brushes and new makeup. I just need like a zillion billion dollars so I can get new everything. And I did that before I put blush on. We're gonna do Arcasia Heart Blush today. That's how I feel. I've also been thinking about growing out my hair. I don't know. So if I grow out my hair, I normally get misgendered a lot, which I get. You know, you see somebody from the back with long hair, you're like, okay, that's a girl. Like, I get it. But I just, like, would rather not, you know, go through that. So, I don't know. I'm very in and out of it, the idea of it. But I kind of miss having longer hair. Like, I don't know. I think it's just because I see so many, like, cute hair clips, and I'm like, I want a cute hair clip. But, like, I don't need a cute hair clip. So, and I really like how I look with short hair, but it's a fleeting thought every once in a while that I should grow out my hair. Okay, got our blush on, and now we're down to lips. I know I've been putting on mascara, but, like, I just don't feel like I need it. On some lip balm. But, I don't know. And part of me wishes I never, like, cut my hair crazy short to begin with and, like, just kind of kept it long, because it's the worst part about growing your hair out is that awkward ass stage where your hair just looks so bad. Like, it just looks bad. And, like, that's basically the biggest stage I'm, like, dreading too, is I don't like how that looks. I'm just gonna do a gloss. I'm not in the mood. I'm gonna do our sticky Glossier. How do you pronounce that? Tell me how you pronounce it, because I get, like, embarrassed that I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. I should just Google it. Will I Google it? No. I should, though. I actually love this lip gloss. Like, I get why it's expensive. It's good. But yeah, that's my look. I love that instead of... I could have done, like, a really cute green look because I'm wearing, like, this green Hawaiian thing. And I was like, no, let's do smoky eye. That's how that's going to be tonight. I'm sweating, you guys. Makeup looks good, though. I don't really look sweaty. So that's actually awesome. Let's see if I can fit all my makeup back to where it's supposed to go. Hands are kind of nasty. Yeah, I'm, like, trying to practice more, and I'm also trying to do, like, everyday makeup, like, very nude light makeup, so, like, I can look less dead in the morning, but also I'm not gonna get called a girl just because I'm wearing makeup. Does that make sense? Like, that's what I'm going for. So if you have any tips on that. And oh, if you guys have any, like, mascara primers that, like, go on clear or dry clear, please let me know, because I want to wear mascara, but, like, every clear mascara or, like, brow gel that I've used on my lashes either looks really bad or it does not work. I've tried the Essence stuff and it just doesn't do anything for me, so let me know about that as well, because that's what one of my friends told me to do, is, like, look for, like, primer, because I want to wear mascara, but at the same time I don't like that you can tell I'm wearing mascara. So then I thought about maybe getting a lash perm or, like, lash extensions, but, like, very natural ones, but those are expensive. So yeah. Yeah, that's my makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel so bad. Like, I know I haven't uploaded in a minute because I've been filming. I really have. I just, like, I go to sit down, I'm editing them, like, while I'm in bed. I'm like, this is not relaxing. I look ugly and stupid. So, and then I delete it. So, because that's what happened with my last makeup video. I looked dumb. I did not like how the makeup turned out. I kept messing up. And then, like, I, like, turned to the side. Well, actually, I did it in this video too. No, see it. I turned to the side and, like, streaks. Like, I was just like, oh no, I'm not uploading that. So, you know. And like there's been a few videos I've done that too, and it's not just the makeup videos, like multiple videos where I'm like, I just hate the quality of this video, I'm not uploading it. So I hope you guys understand. Like I don't want you guys to think that I just spam upload on everything I make. Like I don't know, I want everything I put out to be very quality and enjoyable. So yeah, I love you guys, and I hope you guys found that relaxing. I hope that you sleep super good and you guys are staying cool. It's hot. Stay safe out there. Make sure you're doing everything you can. Stay hydrated, drink water, and get good sleep. All right, I love you guys.